Xikers, who are the new KQ Entertainment boy group, are going to debut very soon. And I'm telling you, they're gonna have a storyline. I know KQ. I can see the genius that underlies the madness, that underlies everything they make. They're gonna have a storyline, and it's gonna be epic as hell, and KQ has been planning it for years, and if you want to get in on this, now is the time. I think KQ is also probably setting up a multiverse. I mean, why wouldn't they? It's honestly a very effective marketing strategy, and KQ's marketing is always top tier. But there's already several things that make me think their storyline is going to have some sort of connection to ATEEZ's storyline. So let's talk about what we know so far. There does seem to be this overarching math graphing kind of concept, which was introduced back in the Identity film. X in algebra equations is used as a placeholder for any mystery unknown value. In their name Xikers, X is a stand-in for the letter H to make hikers. For the song Psyche, X is probably a stand-in for the letter L to make likey. X is also the Roman numeral for the number 10. There are 10 members of the group, and the number system we use to do math is a base 10 number system. So in the same way that 8 is sort of a sacred number for ATEEZ, there are 8 members, 8 makes one team, the figure 8 is the shape of the chromer, I think 10, or X, will probably carry some very significant meaning for Xikers. I personally am not really a math girly, so I am slightly concerned I'm gonna have to learn calculus in order to write theory about this group, but you know, the things we do for love. They released this photo with latitude and longitude coordinates, which correlate to a location for a live performance. Again, there's this theme of coordinates and graphing. And Xikers using latitude and longitude coordinates feels very similar to ATEEZ using Morse code and polybias squares to encode secret messages. We've got this cute little fella, his name is Tricky. I don't really know what's up with him, but he's got a sick hoverboard and he's sort of like the mascot of the group. In their Tricky House reality show, they introduce this character named X, who says, "If you show me your dream, I'll make your dream come true." But this is all a trick so X can steal your dreams. And an adversary named after a letter certainly reminds me a lot of Z from ATEEZ's storyline. X doesn't necessarily seem to be super evil or bad in the way that Z is. X gives off more mysterious, powerful, sinister, trickster god type vibes, and he wears a pointy hood just like Tricky. There's also a map with a treasure chest on it, so that's certainly related to ATEEZ. The premise of Tricky House is that Xikers has lost their dream, and they have to complete various missions to get it back. But it remains to be seen if this is all canon lore for Xikers' storyline, or if it's just a related plot for the reality show. There's some stuff with a train, and a school, and a basketball, and also this carousel, which is the same carousel from ATEEZ's KCON Japan VCR. There's a bunch of stuff about a door and opening the door and a house, and the lyrics of Tricky House reference several ATEEZ songs, including Crescent, my beloved. We also got these mood posters, which appear to be concept photos of nothing, but I'm sure are actually photos of things that are super important to their storyline. Like, whomst is this guy? What's with the crown and the present? These ones have shoes and snacks and dice and game pieces. This one has a picture of a Ferris wheel and a baseball bat. This one is like an armchair in the middle of a crime scene. This is literally just a plate of bread. KQ, why? So in summary, I'm expecting some type of clever mystery adventure storyline featuring a sneaky trickster god and math. We already have quite a lot to think about, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. They haven't even debuted yet. There is so much more to come, and I'm sure, like everything else KQ makes, it's all going to be spectacular.